The FOMC minutes and the RBA meeting will be in the spotlight. The US dollar index, DXY, sank well south of the 107.00 support amid a further loss of momentum in US yields across the board, in combination with poor prints from the local calendar and a continued absence of fresh catalyst from the tariff-planet. The New York Empire State Manufacturing Index, the NAHB Housing Market Index, and TIC flows are expected on February 18th. On February 19th, the weekly MBA's mortgage applications are due, seconded by housing starts, building permits, and the FOMC minutes. The usual weekly initial jobless claims will be released on February 20th, along with the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index and the EIA's weekly report on U.S. crude oil stockpiles. The preliminary SP Global Manufacturing and Services PMIs are due on February 21st, seconded by existing home sales and the final Michigan consumer sentiment. Euro to US dollar clinched its fourth consecutive daily advance on Friday, surpassing the 1.0500 barrier and ending the week with marked gains after two declines in a row. The EMU's balance of trade results are due on February 17th, while the economic sentiment tracked by ZW will be published on February 18th for the Euro area and Germany. The current account figures in the EMU are due on February 19th. Producer prices in Germany, construction output, and the flash consumer confidence in the Euro area come on February 20th. The advanced HCOB manufacturing and services PMIs in Germany and the Euroland will be released on February 21st. Pound sterling to US dollar climbed to levels above the 1.2600 hurdle for the first time since early December, adding to the optimism seen in the latter part of the week and ending its second straight week of gains. The UK labour market report takes center stage on February 18th, seconded by the inflation rate on February 19th. The CBI Industrial Trends Orders is due on February 20th. Closing the week, the flash SP Global Manufacturing and Services PMIs are due, seconded by the GfK Consumer Confidence, Retail Sales, and Public Sector Net Borrowing. US dollar to Japanese yen retreated for the second consecutive day on Friday, although it managed well to finally reverse four consecutive retracements on the weekly chart. The preliminary Q4 GDP growth rate comes on February 17th, seconded by industrial production, capacity utilization, and the tertiary industry index. On February 19th will be released the balance of trade results and machinery orders, while foreign bond investment figures are due on February 20th. Prior to the inflation rate, the Reuters Tankan Index, and advanced Gibbon Bank Manufacturing and Services PMIs, all expected on February 21st. Australian dollar to US dollar finally left behind the key 0.6300 hurdle on quite a convincing fashion, hitting new two-month peaks on the back of the intense downside impulse in the US dollar and the marked improvement in the risk-associated universe. The RBA is expected to cut its interest rate on February 18th. The Westpac Leading Index and the Quarterly Wage Price Index are due on February 19th. The Australian Labour Market Report will take center stage on February 20th, seconded by the preliminary SP Global Manufacturing and Services PMIs. Anticipating economic perspectives, voices on the horizon. The Fed's Harker and Bowman will speak on February 17th. The Fed's Daly and Barr, the Bowes-Bailey, and the Bojay's-Takata will all speak on February 18th. The Fed's Jefferson is due to speak on February 19th. The Fed's Musalem, Kugler, Barr, and Goolsbee are due to speak on February 20th, along with the RBA's Bullock. The BOCES Macklem, the ECB's Lane, and the Fed's Jefferson will speak on February 21st. Central banks. Upcoming meetings to shape monetary policies. The RBA will meet on February 18th. The RBNZ meets on February 19th. The BOCE and the CBRT will decide on rates on February 20th.
Friends, thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.